when you did come back, especially over the pandemic, I feel like you hit this next level stride during the pandemic, which is insane because like so much of what you guys do is feeding off of live audiences.
Yeah.
And the fact that a lot of you were able to excel during that period, did you have to rethink how you were presenting yourself, or how did it work performing in an empty arena?
We did it. You know what? First of all, I think the guys that did it should be commended.
Yeah.
The guys that did it should be the ones that are highlighted right now.
Yeah.
Because during that pandemic, there's a lot of things happening. You know, people weren't able to go on the streets, and I was flying every single week, doing shows in that building. The Hurt Business. We were like most of the show. We were doing everything that they asked us for, and it was a good group that I was in because it was real. I mean, me, MVP, Shelton, Cedric, we had so much fun with it. We were running the show, and it really didn't matter. And we talked about it all the time. We said it don't matter if there's nobody there. We know the crowd. We know that they're there. We know that they're behind things. MVP, he's very vocal, and he stays on his social media, so he knows the feedback that we're getting. So after the show, we were always going out to a place, and we would all sit down and have something to eat, the four of us, and we would just discuss how we can get better. And we were always thinking about, it was like, man, when we get back in front of a live crowd, oh man, they're gonna go crazy.
What was that like? I mean, 'cause
happened.
your first time, you were in front of a live crowd for a second for WrestleMania, right? For like half the stadium.
Not the Hurt Business.
I guess you weren't the Hurt Business at that point. Yeah. You won the world title though, right?
Yeah, I beat Drew.
Right. That had to be a moment.
Yes, it did. No, hold on. I won the title from The Miz. I retained it against Drew.
Against Drew, right. Everybody was like, oh, this is going to be Drew's big comeback moment. And you were like, nah.
He ran into the All Mighty.
That's what it was. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, do you take is there a pride in the fact that you're like, when you come out of that, right, and you're back, all of you are back in front of audiences, do you kind of know, like, okay, now I really know, no matter what gets thrown at us, we're going to be able to excel?
Yeah. We haven't had that opportunity, not with the Hurt Business.
Right.
But, afterwards it was kind of like, hey, remember us? Remember us that was doing all the work?
Interesting.
Remember us that was flying every week when some people were not even showing up?
Yeah.
And claiming, oh, the pandemic kept me away, or I can't do it, or just didn't want to do it because the risk. Mm-hmm. We were going out there busting our ass every single week. So I am saying that to say, I mean, the Hurt Business has a lot of life left. And I think that there's an opportunity that we can all get back together because I love it. I mean, that was a good part of my career.
Yeah.
And I would like to get back in there. So.